Welcome to the stream. Today we're doing a Sawtooth flight, part of our digital theme park achievements, and should be fun. Join us if you'd like. We're at www.digitalthemepark.com, and the TeamSpeak is ts3.digitalthemepark.com. We're going to go in here and get my my VR running. There. There we go. Okay, I think we're set. And sadly, I will not be able to. It's kind of difficult to see the chat, so sorry about that. We already got a couple people that are taking off here.
Welcome back.
5 gig, 6 gig, or anything.
Yeah, I have an install on a separate drive, and it gets quirky unless I make sure I log into Microsoft and stuff.
There's a fix for that.
There is. What?
There is. There's a configuration file that if you edit, the last line gets set when you install. So if you go to this new location right when you install, everything's fine. But if you change it later on, it gets forgotten. And if you edit this file, I can get you the link. Hold on just a sec.
All right, Griffos, we're right on the hour. Take them out.
Alrighty, I see people taxiing over here. So while people are taxiing, get in position. I'll talk a little bit about our flight plan today. We're going to be taking off from Uniform 02, and that's McCarley Field for runway 19er. We're going to make a 180 and head up to Idaho Falls. Idaho Falls is probably the biggest airport well, maybe Jackson. Anyway, it's a pretty big airport. This is just a touch and go. We're going to follow the Snake River till we get there. And then when we leave Idaho Falls, you want to make your heading about due east. We're going to head over to Husky Airfield in Swan Valley, which is India Delta 72. A good VFR checkpoint on your route over there is that you want to fly right past the southern tip of Ryrie Reservoir. You'll see it out to your left. And on the other side of the reservoir, you'll see the Snake River. We'll join the Snake River at Swan Valley there and head down to Alpine and then follow the Snake up into Jackson. I think everybody's lined up, so rolling.
Boy, they are lined up beautiful. That looks wonderful.
Yeah, this is awesome. Look at all the planes. So cool.
You even got a guy circling, waiting for us to get up there. Copper Llama.
That's Robert. Oh yeah, much smoother.
Yeah, this is nice.
I'm going to depart the pattern to the right and just line up on the Snake here. I got all my lights going, so you should be able to see me.
Griffos, wag your wing just so I can see who you are.
Wagon? I'm out front, I think.
Ah, okay.
User disconnected from your channel.
That's fine. I think I'll just keep wagging. Here's a really big wag. Whoa.
Salt Lake Center Pits Alpha Sierra
There's a
X-ray
big
Golf
building
Sierra
down there off
Pits
our right,
1
isn't it?
miles north of Uniform 02.
Off out in the middle of a
Advised flight
pasture.
following.
It's Alpha Sierra, X-ray Golf Sierra, Salt Lake Center. Squawk 5072.
User joined your channel.
Squawk 5072 Pits X-ray Golf Sierra.
Well, I'm out. I'm not sure how to fix this, or I have to basically reinstall everything again.
Oh, is it looking at the wrong install directory?
Yeah, it wants to automatically pop up some Xbox thing in the browser. And I typically, if I close it out, log into Microsoft, and then open up, go to the library, it'll say there's an error. And I refresh it, then it typically will do the install properly. If I just go to the default Xbox thing, and that window stays up, for some reason it changes where it thinks it wants to install.
Huh.
Yeah. I missed that link too, or you said there's a file you change or something.
Oh, I put the link in the chat box.
I closed out, so when I came back, it's not in the.
I can copy it and paste it back in for you.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm in VR. Thanks, Griffos.
No problem. All right, it's back in there. Should be able to see it.
Thank you.
Just took me 18 hours to install.
Hey, you know, Foxbat had that issue as well, but he just let it down. He reinstalled the whole thing. But yeah, it seems like if you don't have Microsoft in the default C drive, that's what it tends to do, is want to install into your C drive after an update. So you just got to give it the directory you want, and then it'll recognize it and it would just update.
Yeah, I think I'd have to change the default drive it installs to.
Oh.
But I don't want to leave it set to that. I don't want to leave it set to my separate drive. Otherwise, when you go to do updates and stuff, that'll be a problem.
Right.
Anyways, all right. I will yak at you guys later. Thanks.
Okay, Dan.
All right.
Yep.
Yeah.
User disconnected from your channel.
Those are the Blackfoot Mountains over there to our right. They ought to call this the Snake Rivers.
Gee, I can't wait till Grippos takes us into Canada so we can get our maple leaves.
I'm actually working on a Tasmanian adventure series
Oh,
right
that was
now.
cool too. Ain't like I don't have the scenery.
It's different. It's very different scenery. It's very interesting scenery, and it's a big island, and it's very. I know nothing about it, but from flying over it, I can tell you there aren't many people there.
The zoo just whizzed on by.
Gentlemen, I have to jump out of here. My wife's stuck with the car.
Okay, copy that.
Good luck.
Thanks.
Wait, I thought this was a race today. Is it not?
Not to.
Oh, that's wicked.
Yeah, it is fun to watch it though.
That's a whoa, Kimasabi. That's a twitchy little plane, isn't it?
It is, but it feels better for some reason.
Really? Okay, I'll have
Yeah.
to try it again. So anyway, guys, the thing I'm thinking about for the Tasmanian Adventure series is to land at every single airport on the island.
How many are there?
Enough for about 11 legs. And we will zigzag around a fair bit. And most of the airports are just little scratches in the ground.
That sounds like fun. Especially in this gravel.
Yeah, that might be the right plane for it, I think. I mean, I've been flying it in different planes, I flew a few legs in the Mooney Ovation, and it was able to land and take off. The strips they're decent length. They're just narrow and basically dirt.
Did I hear correctly that there's an update for the gravel?
I saw that they have I've got the new ones. That's more of that lava country off to our left there. You can see how the flow is petering out here, right? So you've got the kind of farmlands and then the rough lava. You should be able to see the airport lights from Idaho Falls up in front of us.
Got him.
Touch and go.
Touch and go there. Might as well just do a straight in approach here. There's two different runways here at Idaho Falls. So it's 0321 or 1735.
You know, we've been up here I just can't count how many times we've been up here on the bikes. And
is that right?
Each and every time, you know, you're driving along, you see all this farmland, right?
Yeah.
And then when you come up, you just don't expect it. Is when you come up to the Snake River, it's just this huge cutout in the ground, and it's just very weird that it's all this farmland, and then it's just an immediate drop off to the river, and then back to farmland.
Huh.
And we always stop, take pictures, but it's on our way to Idaho Falls. It's just a really neat thing.
That must be like further south and west from here.
Yeah, it is. It's definitely south coming into Idaho Falls from that direction. Yeah.
Yeah. So down around, probably on the other side of American Falls, right down on the other side of the reservoir. Yeah. So I'm gonna head for one-way 35.
Hey, Griffos?
Yes?
It is a race or not a race?
Not a race. Do a loop. Get back on my 6. There you go.
Oh, that was outstanding.
Looking good. These strange buildings down here. Look off my left wing right now. That little looks like some kind of weird apartment complex with a bunch of little boxes stuck to each other at odd angles.
I see that there, llama of copper. Oh, look, now everybody's got to do it.
I'm not going to do it. Okay, I'll do it. Don't land that way. Just safety tip. Maintain your altitude. All right, rolling out of that. Speaking of altitude, the elevation here at Idaho Falls is 4743.
Copy that.
So I am at pattern altitude here. I'm doing a straight in approach, about 2 miles out. Oh, anybody else get that freezing stutters right there?
Negative so far.
That's interesting.
Yeah, just now.
Right on the glide path. I'm going to do about 100 mile an hour touch and go. 100 knot. Let's see how that works. Got plenty of runway for it. Oh, I appear to be on runway 03, actually. Where the heck is the 35 runway?
Is it over to the left a bit, or?
It should be over to the right a bit, shouldn't it? I don't see it.
Oh, I see an area that might be it to the right, where they apex at the end of this.
Is that right? Okay.
Well, I may be seeing it wrong.
Looks like we got a little bit of crosswind. Of course, we're landing downwind. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Just kiss it. There we go. Now this is called a fast taxi. I'm off and clear. Turning due east.
Falls, India Charlie uniform. Touching.
I see you down there, Dave.
And clear.
I think he was trying to roll my wheels.
I forget who it was. I think it was John talking to me last time about when we would see the Tetons. You can see them right over there on the horizon. You see the beginning of them over there.
Does the gravel update have an autopilot?
No,
I don't believe so.
I don't think so. Oh, wait a minute. Now, what is this?
What do all these dials mean anyway?
What do all these dials mean? No, I don't see anything.
Okay, the performance is wonderful.
This is fantastic. They redeemed themselves.
Big time, big time. Especially in VR. This
Oh,
is
it's
amazing.
beautiful. Yeah, I really thought I would have to send them a stern letter.
Oh,
Not the stern letter.
The stern letter.
yeah, this is terrific. Yeah.
You guys have to stop talking about VR, okay? I think I'm gonna have to spend it. Just getting used to the track IR.
Man, you know, I was messing around. I saw that. I was messing around with Track IR last night in DCS, man, and I've never flown DCS in Track IR. It's for me, it was pretty tough because I started out in VR, you know.
Ah,
I only fly DCS and Track IR. I love Track IR and DCS.
Yeah, I downloaded a cool profile forgot the name of it.
Spud Knockers?
Yes.
That's an excellent profile.
Yeah, I just made a cool little adjustment as far as the sensitivity goes, and wow,
Yeah.
it was awesome.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna mess. I've been debating if I want to fly the mission, in Track IR or not, because I was having some issues with VR with everything going on that server. It was kind of acting kind of finicky.
Huh.
So I haven't decided yet though. But yeah, I was messing around with it last night. It was it was much different.
It was, and the resolution, right, in Track IR.
It's amazing.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
So find Spudnock as Track IR setup, huh?
Yeah, I've tweaked mine a little bit from his as well. I'm happy to send you mine.
I'd appreciate that. Yeah,
It's a very good. One of the things that I like, his is excellent for looking behind you, and it's got a natural, very smooth, natural motion to it. But he has severe limits on the y-axis, I think it is, where you duck your head down to look at things.
Yeah.
So I tweaked that so that I could lower my head more.
Yeah, hey, Griffos, if you don't mind, I'd like to check out your profile as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that'd be cool. And by the way, man, you really helped me with that PDF, the email. Oh my gosh, with TMS and DMS stuff. I was
Yeah,
so
those are
confused
good
on
handy cheat sheets, aren't they?
Yes, wonderful, man.
Where did you get those, Griffos?
So those were available in a larger checklist package, right, on the Eagle website. I forget the name of it, but I can find it. But
Yeah,
I
I'd like to see those. I maintain one in like Google Sheets, and I found one
Gotcha.
on there, but it wasn't modified for the new helmet-mounted queuing system.
Gotcha.
So I modified it. I should really print that out because it's nice and big and bold and easy to see. And
the one I'm using, I actually sort of corrected, right, for the updates to the A10C.
right.
Now
It's
you gotta
abs-
say that also.
Yeah, it's absolutely correct. So
Had you guys noticed the windmills, the rotors getting where they would just go by steps, like, however many degrees until you got close before?
I didn't notice that. They're nice and
No.
smooth now that I'm flying over them.
Yeah,
Okay.
they seem very nice now.
Yeah, it's what's cool is there's no frame rate loss as we're flying through this wind farm here, which is pretty impressive. They did a good job. They should keep on the same path. Stay on the same path.
Griffos is slaloming these.
Yeah, this is what I couldn't resist. This is what it seems like to me. You can see the satellite image of them on the ground at their base. So they're placed very accurately. My little nephew works on these. He likes it. All right, that's the Ryrie Reservoir right over there, that little hole in the ground.
Hey, I got a whole 2 viewers.
Hey, all right, you've matched your maximum.
It's always nice when it goes from 1 to 2.
Hey, I got 2 viewers as well.
No way. I bet
guys
you
are
it
so
could be the
good.
same viewer.
You're only viewing each other's, are you?
Heading into mountain country again.
Yeah, this reservoir looks cool.
It's pretty in it. It's a pretty big sized reservoir. It's fed by something called Willow Creek. And actually, at the south end to our right, there's another creek that empties into it called Deer Creek. Apparently, creeks get pretty good size up in this country. Where I'm from, if you call something a creek, it means you can jump across it.
I gotta make a correction on my VR. It seems real stuttery.
Well, we're leaving the farm fields behind. And there's some actual trees up in front of me here. We're crossing over a little bit of, these are the foothills of Elk Mountain. Once we cross over these foothills, we'll be in Swan Valley. That's the little town we're heading towards. So they're between these little mountain, the small ones that we're sort of crossing over, and those taller ones over to our 10 o'clock. And that's where we'll join the snake again.
Whoa. Had
User
some,
disconnected from your channel.
had some stuttering action there.
Did you?
Yep.
Kind of a preview behind us, looking out across that northern end of the Idaho Basin. Those are the Sawtooths way back over there. That's a nice little ranch down there. Big ranch. All right, our next touch and go up in front of us here, just east of Swan Valley, is Husky. Elevation is 5,200, and runway 17 will be the runway we use.
That's the little dirt one, isn't it?
It is, yeah. Well, I don't recommend a full speed approach to that one like I did last one.
The airplanes zooming around are very cool.
You know, the mountains are really pretty, but I like this kind of country we're flying over now. Mixed forests and grasslands, prairie. Whoops.
Oh, thought you were going for the better view.
Yep, there's the opening end of Swan Valley over there to your left.
That's kind of pretty.
I like how they capture the, because the grass up here isn't all one color, right? Like you see that bright emerald field down there. It's probably a spring hay field. And some of this grass is kind of brown, some of it's green. That's nice work.
Satellite technology.
Yeah, but the satellite images can be pretty goofy. So they're coloring whatever their algorithm does to color. Really does a good job. So, I forget the name of that range off there to the left. Obviously, that's a much bigger range. On the other side of that is Driggs, Idaho, and then West Yellowstone. There's actually a pass. You take off at Driggs. There's a pass that will take you right through the Tetons in the Jackson Hole. I forget the name of it too, but pretty high. It's like 11,000 feet.
Salt Lake Center, Pitts Alpha, Sierra, X-Ray Golf, Sierra 7,200 feet.
Pitts Alpha, Sierra, X-Ray Golf, Sierra, Salt Lake Center, continuous planned. Altimeter 30 decimal 27.
I'm not a big fan of Jackson. It's a very touristy town. I used to live in Cody, and I lived in Sundance. I was a cop when I lived in Sundance, and I had a buddy that was a cop in Jackson. He kept trying to talk me into going there. But if you ever get to Jackson, on the very edge of town, on the south edge of town, there's a little meat processing place, and they make elk jerky. That's the best thing I've ever had in my life.
I've had elk burgers before. They were pretty good, but I've never had jerky.
Elk meat is good.
It's unfortunate for the elk.
Yeah, well. Do you see the airport yet, Al?
Yeah, it's right in front of me.
Yeah, you should be pretty close.
4.5 miles out.
This is old-time rancher cowboy country here, this Swan Valley, and then as we get down to Alpine, we'll intersect with Star Valley. Star Valley runs from Alpine down to Afton. That's one of the first settled places in Wyoming, and it still is. It's probably the most sort of old-time West ranch country in all of Wyoming. Wyoming is only got about 600,000 people in it. Got probably 3 times that many sheep. Twice that many antelope.
So getting a date is easy?
Yeah. Wyoming, where men are men and the sheep are nervous.
That's what we used to say about Montana.
It works up for Montana too. What do we got in Montana? Maybe $1 million, $1.2 million, something like that. The thing about Wyoming is it hasn't filled up with Hollywood people yet.
Yeah.
You should be right on it, Al.
Yeah, I am. I'm just trying to figure out which grass strip is the runway.
It doesn't matter.
So that's good. Touch anything and you're down, right?
There you go. It's going to be on the northeast side of this highway here. Not very far off. There he goes.
Well, we touched out on something that looks like a runway.
Yeah, I think you were right.
It's more brown than the rest of the green grass out there on the other side.
Oh, no, I think you were. Oh, that's a road. Yeah, I think you were right.
Well, all the green grass, it's kind of hard to see something there, but as soon as you go past the road, there's a brown spot. Looks like a runway from
Yeah,
this
that's
end.
it.
Come on, what happened?
What? Taking my nameplates off.
Oh, because you flew behind me.
Is your sim lagging?
No. I exited to the menu. I went to the escape menu so I could turn nameplates off. So that looks funny when you're doing that while you're flying.
Watch out on the approach in. You've got some high wire.
So this brown strip here is the runway, huh?
That's it, yeah.
All right, we're going under the wire.
Under the wire.
Oh, wire.
All right, slipping in.
So it's the more green one next to the brown one, right?
Well, I don't know.
Those wires are awful scary.
All right, slipped right down over the top of them.
500 extra stamps if you go under.
Touch up.
Touch and up. Just follow the snake now. Rest of the route, follow the snake. This is Palisades Reservoir up in front of us. This gravel cup slipped pretty good there. It was good.
Got a snowy hill ahead of us or a dam?
That's weird looking, isn't it?
It is.
I'm looking at snow.
Well, This is the. This shouldn't be the dam end of the reservoir. Oh, but there is a dam here.
Damn.
Okay.
See a bunch of clouds out there.
Fuel for those who have to worry about it.
Definitely would not want to be these houses underneath it.
Yeah. No snow again. So I just downloaded the Bush League X Cup mods that have the floats and the skis. I haven't tried them out yet. The float version, or maybe it's an amphib version. I think it might be an amphib version. That should be a lot of fun.
As you get closer, that dam just looks like it was water reflection.
Yeah, I'm getting pretty close to it now. It still looks like a snow bank to me.
Yeah, it looks like solid snow.
Maybe there's ice on the lake. Could be. Wonder if I can land on it.
Well, there's a road going across it.
I like to fly low over the reservoirs.
You get a nice sun reflection on there.
That is a hilly.
Yeah, it is nice, isn't it? Kind of bright off the snow, too.
It is a dam. Wow.
I think it's just like a snow-covered bank of the dam.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. There's the power plant.
Follow the reservoir.
Follow the reservoir. The Snake River comes into it right at the other end, basically. And from the east. We'll do a touch and go on Alpine there, 4-6 uniform. Elevation of Alpine Airport is 5,600 roughly, a little over. And the runway is 1331, 13 works. You know, you get low over the water and then turn and look towards the shore. It looks pretty realistic.
Wow, it really is a bomb diggity day. I'm up to 3 viewers.
Wow.
Yeah, that's like a record.
Well, entertain them. Entertain them too. Do crazy stuff.
Do crazy stuff.
Yeah, that looks weird.
That kind of gray area?
Yeah.
Oh, that was cool.
When you look down at the water, it's a dark green.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's cold.
Yeah, it reflects the sky nicely, right? Like the more you look off, the bluer it is. This is very nice. Yeah, it does look cold, doesn't it?
It's almost beautiful.
All right, who had 45 minutes? You're today's winner. And I think that's a record.
Five miles out from Alpine.
Well, you'd want the wind to be running the right way if you were sailing this lake, wouldn't you, Tom?
It would. Touch and
Smile,
go.
Griffiths.
Just did a water touch and go.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Good
Just
for
touch.
you.
It's all rippled when you get down there. It's kind of wild.
I'm too scared to try that.
Oh, go for it. Just
Hey, Zoo. At Alpine, if you once you take off from 1-3, the river should be right in front of you, and you'll turn left and follow it.
Are we stopping at Alpine?
No, this is a touch and go on our way to
Cool.
Jackson.
Pits X-ray Golf Sierra contact Salt Lake Center on 133.25.
I was pretty close there, Zoo.
Going to 133.25.
Okay.
Pits X-ray Golf Sierra.
You see me out here, huh?
I
Salt
see
Lake
you
Center,
out
Pits
there.
Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra
I'm looking around.
5,700 feet.
I think Robert's on your right side.
Pits Alpha Sierra
No, it's
X-ray
me.
Golf Sierra Salt
Is that
Lake
Levon?
Center continuous
Oh,
plans.
you are on my right side, all right.
Both of us.
Don't leave any tire marks on my wing there.
Pits X-ray Golf Sierra contact
Those are
Salt Lake
ridiculous
Center
to
on
get out.
128.35.
That's crazy. I can see your prop.
128.35
The-
for Pits X-ray Golf Sierra.
I'm going to get a little
Salt
altitude
Lake
here
Center,
for the
Pits
pattern.
Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra 5,500 feet.
going straight in.
For one echo, touch and go, clear.
Wow.
Tom, I'm number 2 behind you.
All right.
Well, one of my viewers made themselves known. It's Jason F. is watching the show.
Hey, Jason, why aren't you flying?
Yeah, hey, Jason.
Yeah, why is he? Oh, I don't think he has this sim.
Oh, we have to change that. This is nice.
Yeah, you got to join us, Jason.
He's I think he's gone 100% DCS.
Yeah,
You can do both.
I do both.
I do both.
Me too.
All right, I'm not number 2 anymore, Tom.
Where are
You got Sue and Levon.
Uh-oh.
Right on your butt.
Ask him what he flies when he's in DCS.
Jason F. What do you fly when you're in DCS?
Jason's a Hornet guy.
Currently flying an A-10 right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, he knows how to fly all those planes though.
Touched up.
And that hint is coming out soon too.
It looks good, that video that they released. Looks pretty good. I
Nice.
don't know. It's tempting. I hope the Apache comes out soon.
Oh, me too.
Yeah, they're working on that one.
Do we go left or right here?
We go left.
I saw a video this morning about a pre-release of an F4 for a flight simulator. It looked like it was pretty nice. I thought, oh, I'd love to see that for DCS.
I like to see the A6.
Big river or little river? Which left or right at the hill?
You want to follow the left river, the left branch of the river.
Wow, look at the scenery. This looks great. You guys have like the river looks kind of blue.
Yeah.
And the mountains with snow on it.
There's ice on parts of the river. That's pretty
Yeah, man. This looks.
Jason said he's partial to the A10 and the F-16.
There you go.
I just started flying the F-16. That's a sweet ride.
It is. I got in it the other day. I was just blown away. Like, wow.
Yeah.
Join Digital Theme Park and get in on that war game we get every month. And flights like this.
Jason's in the mission. He'll be in the mission.
Yeah, he'll be flying the A10s in my flight group.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Me too, LeVon. I was in practicing flying over the island and avoiding missiles, practicing.
There you go.
And
Going to 133
I avoided one.
Fence X-ray Golf Sierra.
What I'm talking about. Yeah, that's the big thing they were talking about.
Salt Lake Center Pits Alpha Sierra X-ray
Second
Golf
one
Sierra
took my wind off.
6,000 feet.
So, you know, just like with enemy aircraft, right? Notching them is the best. Like get low so you can blend into the clutter and fly 90 degrees to them, right? Not away from them, 90 degrees to them.
Still, won't those anti-tank guys take them out if somebody tells them to? When we drop them off?
Yeah, the people that are flying the Hueys are setting up. I can't think of the name of it now. So they're setting up their own ground versions, right, of anti-air and anti-missile.
Yep.
Name of that, I can't think of the name of it. But we've got to get the SAM's sites taken down first, so they don't take down the Hueys.
Are the 18s, they're carrying harms, right?
Yeah, I've got harms. I don't remember how many we're set up with. I think just 2. They got me with a lot of rockets. I don't know what those are for.
Yeah, my loadout's going to be some laser rockets.
Salt Lake Center Pits Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra
High
6,100
explosive.
feet.
So we're going to fly by Melody, little private airport up there. You can touch and go there if you want. It's right on the river. And then Jackson's a little north of town. Let me check the weather at Jackson. So it looks like it's calm. Feel probably a left downwind for a runway 19er makes sense. Elevation there is 6450.
lots of power lines in this area.
Yeah.
Yeah. I looked at the power line and said, oh, look, they're marking the runway there. No, those are, it's the tower.
I never saw actual wires on those towers.
Yeah, I don't ever see the wires either.
Yeah, it's DCS. Do you get caught by them though? I know the ones at DCS will saw off your top.
Yeah, I'm flying really close. I don't see any wires.
I didn't see any.
All right, let's test it out. Little slalom action again.
There's one of the airports has wires around it though.
I have seen some wires. Yeah, these don't seem to have any.
Yeah, it was that little free airport. Had the two grass runways at right angles to each other.
Oh yeah, the one that exactly, the one in Oregon. What's the name of that? Goodwood or something like that?
Yeah, we just left it, what, 2 airports ago?
No. This is the Free Orbix Airport up in Oregon.
Oh. Because we went under those wires before we landed on the grass strip. Well, acted like we did.
Seems like quite a bit of snow for mid-March.
Well, it's been snowing in Washington for about 3 weeks now, pretty steady.
Yeah, my sister up in Colorado got like 4 feet the other day with that big storm.
Any of you guys watch those cops live on in Minneapolis on YouTube
Bad boys, bad boys.
every Friday night? No,
What
it's
you
a
gonna do?
sheriff runs around. He's got his county, goes into St. Paul.
Never heard of it.
Oh yeah, it's like I said, YouTube. It's called Live Police Patrol, and he does it every Friday night. And now that they're having the George Floyd stuff going on over there, he does it a couple of times during the week.
Ooh,
That was loud.
yeah.
These mountains off to our right and up ahead are great. Just sticking with the river, right?
Yep, you can stick with the river. There's actually a little shortcut right here where the river turns east.
Uh-huh.
There's a little valley that you can follow, and then the river will come back to us. I'm going to take the shortcut since I'm behind people.
Valley is beautiful. Oh, I'm sorry. I couldn't help it. It really is, though. When you turn that corner, it's right ahead of you with the sunshine.
Yeah. There's a lot of mountains around here. That's called the Wyoming Range there that you're sort of looking at in front of you, and it stretches south, runs all along. There's a the Grays River runs through it. That's a really narrow valley to the east of Star Valley. Pretty down there. Really high mountains on both sides, 10, 11,000 feet. The one for the rest is called the one we're sort of. Yeah, I guess we're looking at sort of the north end of them. It's the Salt River Range.
Grandpa, you sure you ain't been raised by Rand McNally?
I actually used to live around here. There's a range of mountains. Once we get to Jackson and leave Jackson next trip, and we're heading north, we'll be looking at the Wind River Range off to the east. There's a little subset of that that's called the Mosquito Mountains. I've spent months riding around that country. Actually, once I was camping up in that country, and I got in the truck to head back to Cody, and it was late at night. It had been messy for a while, and I was just tired of it. I got back in the truck to head to Cody, and that's the Shoshone Wind. The Wind River is the Shoshone Indian reservation as well, and a lot of wild horses run through there. And I was driving down a dirt road across the reservation, and a couple of wild horses just came out of nowhere, and I hit one of them. Ran right into the driver's side of the truck. It ran off, but I had to sort of chase it because it was injured. And then as I tried to make it the rest of the way, I don't know how I got into town. That truck was messed up. But that's not the country you can call AAA to come help you. Shortcut. I caught up with Zoo and Levon.
That was cool.
All right, one last little get the kinks out here.
4-1 Echo, clear, touch and go melody.
Look how the valley is, there's no snow on it there where it's wider. And those are the Tetons up in front of us there. Get a nice good look at them next week. Tom, looks like you're out in front.
I think I am. The river is wonderful. There's some interesting buildings as you fly along here.
When it isn't covered in snow, this is sagebrush flat country. Very aromatic most of the year. We should be over Jackson right now. Pretty close. see the Teton Village ski resort over there on the left in front of you, Tom. Probably
Yeah.
about your 2 o'clock.
Like there's still some pretty good snow.
We got somebody joining us here. Archeron Neat. Maybe he just took off from Jackson.
What runway did you say?
Runway 19er. Pattern altitude's about 7,500.
It's left-hand, Pat.
Left hand.
All right. Let me go crosswind.
I've got it inside. Looks like Robert's going to be the first there. Maybe. Yeah, so those mountains you see off to the east there, that's the edge of the Wind River Range.
During the crosswind for downwind for 19 Jackson.
Getting a little bumpy.
Downwind.
Where'd you go, Robert? I lost you.
I'm behind you guys.
Oh, you were out in front a minute ago.
I circled around.
Ah. So one year, I joined some friends here at Jackson. We had a bunch of horses and some pack mules. We headed east out of town. The road's just right there. You can see it heading up into that valley. We rode up into the Wind River Range to a mountain man rendezvous. I stayed there about 3 weeks, lived in a teepee. That was really something. There were probably at least 120 teepees all along a little creek. Everybody there, you know, you can't get into a mountain man rendezvous if you're wearing anything newer than like 1840. Everybody was in buckskins and stuff like that, including me.
All the uniforms, running base, final.
That was something.
That sounds like a fun time.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. That's the only one I've ever been to.
You have a blacksmith?
Yeah, they had everything down along the creek. They had all kinds of, you know, like a rendezvous was a trade, right? You just got together and traded. That's what they did.
Huh.
So I had some buckskins that I had tanned, and some, you know, little geegaws, porcupine quill, stuff like that. So I made some leggings and some shirts, and I traded them.
Or one echo turning left base.
I see who's down.
Well, Levon, I'm above and right behind you I'll slot in behind you.
Roger, copy.
Al's doing a short pattern there. I'll extend a little, give both of y'all room.
Yeah, it's fine. Well, my turn. Levon Mike Tango, turn left base final.
Seven Tango Sierra, turning left base to final, runway 19er, Jackson.
Dude, turning left base.
Tell the uniform, clear the runway.
I'm fine.
Boy, that snow on the runway looks so realistic.
Yeah. So it's all slushy. And
Oh, 1 Echo clear.
I'll clear to the left here.
wow, like with the scenery here, the clouds and the white. I mean, let's use with the clouds, how white it is and blue. You can spot the zoo out with no problem.
Yeah. Tango Sierra, clear the active.
Levon Mike Tango, clear the active.
A3 Lima base to final.
Dude, clear the active.
Tower Pits Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra is 1 mile north with Golf to land.
Pits Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Tower. Enter right traffic runway 19er. Altimeter tree 0.26 wind 09er 8 at 5.
I would love to check this place out during a blizzard.
I tell you what.
I've flown
know
in
if
here
you would.
in P3D, you know, had to shoot the ILS approach, and it was a complete blizzard. You couldn't see nothing at all. It was, I mean, that active sky engine, man. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, it was nuts. I mean, visibility like 1.1, like nothing. It was crazy.
In a real blizzard here, you can. It's the same, right? There's no visibility, but the snow will be blowing sometimes straight sideways.
Yeah. Yeah, I can imagine being up here during a blizzard. Gee.
There goes Zoo, I think.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
buzzing around.
He's buzzing.
He's a buzzer.
I'm getting everybody on. I almost said on film.
83 Lima, clear the active.
That was a big jet coming in, too.
Pits X-Ray
To
Golf
me,
Sierra
anyway.
cleared to land runway 19er. Wind 09er 8 at 5.
EAL 212.
Clear to land runway 19er Pits X-Ray Golf Sierra.
Needed some fuel, did you, Griffos? It
Nope,
drove
I'm
a
good.
drive-through.
I did, oh, you know what? I think I've got a add-on airport here for Jackson. Maybe I don't. There's no fuel thing. Did I drive through a fuel thing for you?
No, there was a truck that pulled up here, a Shell
Oh.
truck. I got Shell, so
Oh no, I don't see any truck.
I see somebody here in the CJ4.
It's X-ray Golf Sierra contact ground on 124.55.
Hurry up, Zoo. You got a big jet coming down behind you.
Uh-oh.
Just touched down.
again, Griffos, good job, my friend.
All right, glad you enjoyed it.
Very enjoyable.
Very nice, very nice.
I don't see a jet.
Yeah, he just
Yeah.
disappeared. He landed and he disappeared right after he landed.
You guys probably have your AI traffic on.
Yeah.
Oh, that's it. Yeah, I've got mine off.
Anybody still up in the air? Let's see. I don't see anybody.
Anyone?
Anyone? Bueller?
That was a blast.
Good. Next week, Yellowstone. Leave
Whoa.
the snake, fly over the lake, and follow the Yellowstone River down.
Nice.
Yabba dabba doo.
Buffalo?
All right, to my viewers, thanks for tuning in. We're gonna kill the stream right now. Appreciate it.
And to my viewers, thanks for watching my up to 3.
Right.
Right on.
It'll be famous.
We're catching around Coast Guard 1, Coast Guard 2.
Start giving out
Copy that.
trinkets at 5.
All right, I better go grab a quick bite to eat so that I can go shoot up
I
pilots.
agree.
Yeah, we got got a mission going on here.
Yep.
See you in a while.
See you in a little bit.
User disconnected from your channel. User left your channel.
That's cool, Zoo. I'm external, and you just taxied right up by me.
Oh yeah, there we go. I wish they'd get rid of that continue menu.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's their wannabe way of logging a flight. But I mean, I believe it logs when you land anyway.
I
Even
think,
when you-
yeah, I think you're right. All right, well, that's it for me.